Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Bill Fletcher, Senior Director of Sales Enablement for Holland America Line, and I'm thrilled to be your host for this episode of our Destination Spotlight series. Today, we're focused on our award winning Alaska cruises, sharing just a small snapshot of what makes this region so compelling and why Alaska continues to resonate as one of the world's very best cruise destinations. Before we dive in, I want to quickly review our compelling Start Your Journey promotion, since it can play such an important role in helping to inspire your clients to book their Alaska dream vacation. Our Start Your Journey sale is one of our strongest offers of the year and a key booking moment for our guests. It's the only time we combine complimentary balcony upgrades with up to 30% off fares and up to $500 in onboard credit, which makes it a really compelling value story for your clients, especially since it's combined with our Have It All amenities of a free drinks package, free Wi Fi, specialty dining, and a shore excursion credit. Plus, for a limited time, there's a very special bonus opportunity for up to an additional $200 per stateroom of shore excursion credit for Alaska cruises and cruise tours. Holland America has been in Alaska since 1947, long before it was even a state, and that kind of experience really does matter. Nearly 80 years in the Great Land has given us a level of familiarity and trust that you simply can't replicate. We know the wildlife, the communities, the glaciers, and the rhythm of the seasons because we've been here consistently, year after year. Even our perfectly sized ships can trace their design back to our earliest days in Alaska. And while Alaska has definitely modernized over the decades, the core of what makes it so special hasn't changed, and neither has our commitment to showcasing it in a way that brings our guests closer to the Alaska of their dreams. There are two ways guests can experience the region with Holland America, either on an Alaska cruise or on an Alaska cruise tour. And both options deliver something very different depending on what the guest is looking for. On the cruise side, we offer itineraries that range anywhere from 7 to 28 days. Our weekend departures from Seattle and Vancouver are incredibly convenient for guests who want an easy getaway. And with our Glacier Guarantee, every cruise includes a visit to at least one Tidewater glacier, as well as excellent wildlife viewing opportunities and a destination focused onboard experience that is simply unmatched. From our destination dining program featuring fresh, sustainable, wild caught Alaska seafood to our up close Alaska presentations and regional performers. Cruise tours take things a step further, but we'll cover those in a separate episode in this series. Our 7-day itineraries are the perfect entry point to Alaska, and for many guests, they are an introduction to cruising as well. They're easy for guests to schedule, they hit the marquee ports, and they deliver those iconic glacier moments that people picture when they imagine Alaska. The first is our 7-day Alaska Explorer, round trip from Seattle. This one is all about convenience, easy weekend departures, no open jaw flights, and access to classic Alaska ports like Juneau, Sitka, and Ketchikan. And depending on the departure, guests will get glacier viewing in either Glacier Bay or Endicott Arm and Dawes Glacier. Next is our 7-day Glacier Discovery itinerary. These are the northbound or southbound one-way sailings between Whittier and Vancouver, and it gives guests access to two glacier experiences, one in Glacier Bay National Park and one either at Hubbard Glacier or College Fjord. And finally, we have our classic 7-day Alaska Inside Passage itinerary, round trip from Vancouver, visiting Alaska's iconic ports of Juneau, Skagway, and Ketchikan, and also includes a full day in Glacier Bay. This one has a completely different feel, more coastal scenery, more Inside Passage sailing time, and a really nice mix of nature, history, and adventure. In addition to our 7-day itineraries, we also have some very special and exclusive opportunities for longer cruises that range from 8 to 28 days. First is our 8-day Great Bear Rainforest itinerary that sails round trip from Seattle. This is traditionally an area reserved for smaller expedition ships, since it follows a wildly scenic and meandering route that hugs the coast of the Inside Passage. This is offered as a single departure and is a rare opportunity to explore British Columbia's Great Bear Rainforest from the comfort of our beautiful Nordam. We also have even longer voyages for travelers who want to join us for deeper explorations of Alaska in Holland America style. The 14-day Great Alaskan Explorer sails round trip from Vancouver and blends Inside Passage favorites with rarely visited ports such as Kodiak and Valdez, with 2 dedicated glacier days along the way. Or stretch that to 18 days on the Great Bear Rainforest and Alaska Explorer, which opens with 2 scenic days of cruising in British Columbia's Great Bear Rainforest before turning north to Hubbard Glacier, Homer, Valdez, and even an overnight in Anchorage. If time allows and your clients want the very best of the best Alaska cruise, our 28-day Arctic Circle Solstice is a true odyssey that, in my opinion, is the ultimate Alaska cruise experience. With the single departure on June 7th, the Nordam will cross the Arctic Circle on the summer solstice, where the sun won't set on the longest day of the year, and it will call at rarely visited ports such as Nome and Dutch Harbor, as well as iconic highlights of the Inside Passage, such as Hubbard Glacier and Tracy Arm, and it even includes the Great Bear Rainforest. We love to say that experiences with us are too good to hurry through, and that really does a great job of describing our destination-focused approach. For more than 150 years, our expertise has been built not just around delivering our guests to the world's most beautiful and interesting places, but also by designing an onboard experience that celebrates the destinations we visit. The first pillar of our onboard experience is all about discovery, helping guests truly understand the Alaska they're seeing around them. The foundation of this approach is our onboard experts. We bring national park rangers on board during our Glacier Bay days. That's something only a few cruise lines are authorized to do. We also partner with Huna Tlingit cultural ambassadors who bring an indigenous perspective and storytelling layer that guests can't get anywhere else. Next is Glacier Day, which is a signature Holland America experience. Every Alaska itinerary includes at least one Glacier Day, and we celebrate it with special programming, expert commentary, and onboard touches like our hot Dutch pea soup served out on deck while guests marvel at the incredible glaciers and scenery. We also have Alaska Up Close presentations on the world stage, which go beyond generic talks and focus on regional culture and wildlife. Everything from Pacific Northwest whale behavior to Iditarod sled dog stories to Alaska Native cultures. And finally, wildlife spotting. This is one of the most memorable parts of an Alaska cruise for guests, and we set them up for success with our wildlife map and spotting guide. Our dedicated wildlife expert helps call out nearby sightings while also teaching guests where to look for bears, whales, sea otters, eagles, and more along the way. Our next pillar is Taste Alaska, and this is where we really bring the flavors of the 49th state to life. We start with destination dining, which incorporates regional ingredients and genuine Alaska culinary traditions right into our menus. Guests can sip cocktails made with glacial ice and enjoy dishes featuring wild Alaska seafood, reindeer sausage, and Alaska berries that honestly taste like they were picked that morning. It all feels very local and very fresh because it is. One of the things we're most proud of is being the first and only cruise line serving 100% fresh, certified sustainable, and traceable wild-caught Alaska seafood on every Alaska cruise. We also lean into Alaska-themed menus throughout the voyage, things like Alaska salmon bakes, Gold Rush-inspired dinners, or seafood boils in the Lido, featuring Dungeness crab and locally harvested mussels. Our third pillar is Experience Alaska. These are the lifetime memories guests make that connect them to this amazing destination long after they return home. We start with something we're incredibly proud of. Holland America offers more access to Alaska's wildlife than any other cruise line. Through our decades-long relationships with Alaska's excursion operators and our exclusive partnership with the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center, guests have access to more than 200 animal sanctuary and sightseeing opportunities. Next is one of our biggest differentiators. With us, Alaska's glaciers are guaranteed. We know glacier viewing is one of the top reasons people choose Alaska, so every itinerary includes at least one full-day glacier experience, and we offer more ways to see them than anyone else. And then we add even more depth with our shore excursions curated with the History Channel. These go beyond sightseeing. They tell the story of Alaska through the people who shaped it. Guests can visit Juneau's historic gold mill or follow in the footsteps of Klondike prospectors on the White Pass and Yukon train in Skagway. When you combine all three, wildlife, glaciers, and curated history, guests walk away feeling like they truly experienced Alaska. Our guests tell us that one of the main reasons they return to Holland America again and again is because of our award winning personalized service. Service rooted in care is a hallmark of our brand, and we're honored to be recognized by Cruise Critic for best service for an unprecedented 4 years in a row. We've already touched on our signature Glacier Day experience and our exclusive Glacier Guarantee, but I want to focus for a minute on what many consider to be Alaska's marquee glacier destination, Glacier Bay National Park. It covers more than 3 million acres of pristine, protected wilderness, an area so vast that the landscapes change dramatically throughout the day as the ship moves deeper into the bay. Many cruise lines aren't even able to visit Glacier Bay. One of the big advantages of our deep history in Alaska is our long-standing relationship with the National Park Service. Because we've been sailing in Glacier Bay since before it became a national park, we're granted more Glacier Bay permits than any other cruise line. That means our guests have far more opportunities to actually experience this national park. It's not something we offer on just a handful of sailings, it's a consistent part of our Alaska program that's included on most of our itineraries. During your full day in Glacier Bay, National Park Rangers and a Huna Tlingit cultural ambassador come aboard and spend the entire day sailing with us. They'll point out the abundant wildlife, areas of interest, as well as share the park's history and answer guest questions along the way. Our signature glacier days, whether at Glacier Bay, Hubbard Glacier, College Fjord, or Endicott Arm, are consistently rated as a major highlight by our guests. One of the things I love most about cruising in Alaska is how unique and different the ports are from one another. Making memories in the ports we visit is a huge part of the destination experience. This slide highlights some of our most beloved Alaska shore excursions, each giving guests a totally different flavor of the region, from culture to food to adventure to wildlife. When guests sail with Holland America, entertainment is designed to move them emotionally, culturally, and creatively. Our programming is built around three pillars that work together to bring each journey to life. First is live performance. Across the fleet, guests enjoy high quality world stage shows with unique nightly performances. Our Vivace String Ensemble brings classical music back to the spotlight, and the Dam Band now anchors select world stage shows, creating an atmosphere that feels elevated, engaging, and distinctly Holland America. The second pillar is local expertise, destinations up close. This is where entertainment connects directly to where guests are sailing. Guests can attend up close presentations and curated talks led by local experts. And finally, leisure activities available day and night. With more than 100 activities offered on every cruise, guests can truly personalize their time on board. From complimentary Tai Chi meditation to instructor led art and dance classes to pickleball with complimentary lessons through our partnership with the Professional Pickleball Association. One last opportunity I want to highlight is our Connections program for small affinity groups. Connections is designed for groups of up to 24, and it's available on nearly all Holland America cruises except our Grand Voyages. What makes this program especially appealing is how easy it is to use. There's no group deposit required, and the benefits are combinable with our standard group amenities. Connections groups receive extra gap points and a dedicated tour conductor to guest ratio of just 1 to 10. Connections is perfect for small group affinity travel. It's an ideal solution when your clients want to travel together but don't need a large traditional group setup. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. I hope it's helped to both inspire and inform you about the many reasons to choose Holland America Line in Alaska. And most of all, thank you for being our valued partner in turning your clients' dreams into lifetime memories. And one final reminder to take full advantage of the special bonus offers we've talked about that combine with our Start Your Journey sale. please remember to book your clients by January 31st. As always, please visit OneSource for more valuable resources, including product planners, additional training sessions, and other selling tools. Thank you, everyone. Happy selling.